Yeah, what's good, y'all? Back at it again with another reaction. This one actually came out a while ago. However, it is one of the most requested in the poll in the description and pinned comment down below. So make sure you make your way down there after this reaction to drop your recommendations and vote on other people's recommendations. But nonetheless, the plugged-in platform has been doing an incredible job. And seeing that this one is also one of the earlier ones, and the fact that it has so many views, and the fact that it's also so highly requested, I already know what to expect that. So I'm gonna take my deep breaths and pray a little bit right before I hit that play button. But listen, I don't want to hold y'all too much longer. Let's get it.
Squad shit. Shout out Pressplay. Shout out Fumez.
It must have been cold.
Free the get backs. I'll catch that M if you're chilling with them. I'll let that go at you and your buffing. Look, I run to the ped till his head got hit with a fatal whooshing. Them man just jump on tracks about drilling. Chuck, they don't know about jugging or drilling. I'll cook him, they don't know half of the work I put in. Are you fucking dumb? No point trying to run these shotgun pellets. Are contagious. I can never be.
You know what's crazy? I was trying to figure out who am I hearing while I'm hearing this flow, and this is reminding me a lot of like Skengdo and AM. I think more so Skengdo. So now I'm thinking, I wonder what they would sound like on a track together.
Look, I run to the ped till his head got hit with a fatal whooshing. Them man just jump on tracks about drilling. Chuck, they don't know about jugging or drilling. I'll cook him, they don't know half of the work I put in. Are you fucking dumb? No point trying to run these shotgun pellets. Are contagious. I can never be like them, they leave their friends, that shit's outrageous. The definition of get back gang, done let that bang or swing this stainless. Come let's lurk in the woods, got beef in the hood so we cut past neighbours.
If I get a job's way more than a bruising. The feds can't nick me for booting. They say that the gang's all known for shootings. And they nick me and bro be cruising, but me a Opley t-shirts ruined. And the up got hit with a broomstick. Are you stupid? Don't lose it. About piss on the L, that's fire. They sing like choir, teeth them held fire. On the road just flicks and Rambo. Samurai sword gone tear out your backbone. If that B1 lit me in a bando, but I got a 6 on 4, that's trap mode. Drop LZ smoking crack, bro. The hollow tips don't miss for fat, bro.
You know man, splash man bait, so I beg man don't try act. Countless cases, plugs and razors, locked on the wing with rose and splash. They gon' be basic stress, gangs on source and the boss man's flat. On the landing gang way too tap, top crash gang man give it to Scat. Scat don't know about boogie, he's way too booky, he might just spaz. We done it in bites, stingers and cabs, push bike settings, 10-toe touring. Run man down man, pray I don't cramp. And he better pray don't cramp, if he does bad life man turn him down. Smoke that. I see
that was cool. Something that I like so far, I like their flows. Even though there's some small moments where the flows sound like they're like a little bit stuttery. Not that they're stuttering, but in terms of like the transitions in and out of the flows, I like the fact that they're switching it up, and it's very small nuances. So that's what's really making them shine right now.
Bikes, stingers and cabs, push bike settings, 10-toe touring. Run man down man, pray I don't cramp. And he better pray don't cramp, if he does bad life man turn him down. Smoke that. I see cats bugging, running, clocking. Bully B got the TT list. I circled the nothing and 2 boys vacant. Let me just take my chance in the new. Boss at 3 and he had 3 left and he saved the rest for the unmarked pigs. I got beef with some rundown gangs. They say that on man, but it is what it is. I don't window shop, only window ching or pop or smoke. That's medical assistance. Bully B, I'll do it up close, so I let that go from a social distance. I don't care about a pagan.
I like it. And if you've seen some of my recent reactions, like at the end of the day, drill, it has a very specific lane in terms of what people are saying. So what I'm really looking for are like the creative ways that they're going to talk about it. Because if that's what they're going to talk about, fine, whatever. I'm choosing to listen to it. But it's what can you do that's going to be very ownable to you. And I don't think I'm ever going to think of anybody else whenever I hear window shop, window ching. You feel me? Like just hearing the word window shop. The fact that you said let it go from a social distance. Like, it's just clever and it's really relevant to the times.
But it is what it is. I don't window shop, only window ching or pop or smoke. That's medical assistance. Bully B, I'll do it up close, so I let that go from a social distance. I don't care about a pagan June. If you're there, you can catch this call like a virus. Jump out with the spins and pray, don't sing like Miley Cyrus.
Can't see no, so I burn in rubber. In a nip with this loaded brucker. Decamp whips and spot me a fucker. They say low bro sneaks a nutter. Funny how kick got cook no supper. On a beat with my Sin Squad brothers. Got a drop better take all cover. Coming right out straight head for fucker. Social media's dead. Got me and D1 moving like feds. G-check, use tap down and sex. They say that I rhyme in text, but the bullet gon' hit if I aim for your chest. Flex. Got man looking like shit. Got Zord in your chest, what a disrespect.
Next up, who's next up, gang? Still trying to shed some ketchup.
I had that flow. Next up, you said next up. Show who's next up. I don't know. I just like that succession of flows, like not flows of like the way that he arranged the words and everything. I just like it.
Next up, who's next up, gang? Still trying to shed some ketchup. Shorty wanna have my kids, lol. Watch come so damn extra.
This man just said lol in a drill song at that.
Trying to shed some ketchup. Shorty wanna have my kids, lol. Watch come so damn extra. See me on capital extra. L's up, might get head bust. 3 O's Vespa, 4-door Vectra. 4 man deep trying to cause some pressure. Out of the lane trying to get lamps gone. I'm doing 2 L's. Trying to get a pagan gone. He don't do, he just raps on songs. Sumi and Ching try to turn man.
So what I'm trying to understand, granted, I don't want anybody's songs to get taken down, but it's like they're so inconsistent with taking down songs. How did that not get taken down? I guess I don't care. Like I don't want it to, but it's just so inconsistent.
Out of the lane trying to get lamps gone. I'm doing 2 L's. Trying to get a pagan gone. He don't do, he just raps on songs. Sumi and Ching try to turn man off. They broski miss. No, he did not. Nowadays don't know about parties. Calm in a band, don't make him prof.
So in this channel, we hold the vowels. That means we're gonna get straight into it, and this one gets just above an 8. I feel like I can understand why people like this one so much. I think that across the board, there was just a little bit of something that was missing for me personally. So starting out with the flows, I can't exactly put it into words, but there was some small moments during this particular freestyle where it sounded almost like somebody was about to be a little bit off, and then somehow a split second later, they're perfectly on beat. So I don't know, maybe I'm bugging, but that's just the way that I feel about it. I think that if it wasn't for those things, I still would have given this one an 8.5 for the flow, but I'm gonna stick with the 8. The beat is one of the most forgettable things about this one, but it was still a good beat. Like there wasn't anything about it that stood out to me as bad. It was just underwhelming. But it gave them an opportunity to do what they needed to do. At the end of the day, it's not a song, so you can't really expect too much of an extravagant beat out of a freestyle, but that's just the way that I feel. Lyrically, this one was also close to getting an 8 for a second. However, there were enough moments that were creative for my liking. I do have to give them credit for that. My main critique about the lyricism here is that there really weren't enough moments that were super noteworthy for me. With the exception of those moments that I did pause on, I do have to give credit. They were very creative at certain points in time. However, there wasn't much that could get out of this that I can't get out of another drill song, and on top of that, out of artists who I'm already more familiar with and who I personally listen to more. And I also don't think that how underwhelming the beat was helped the lyricism either. I feel like you can say something, but if you put enough energy behind it, if you put enough like conviction behind it, or if the beat does it for you, it can make what you're saying just have a different impact. Think of somebody like Back Row G. His lines are very simple, but the way that he delivers them just gets you so hyped. And I feel like for this one, there wasn't enough in any department to make anything really stand out. And that's ultimately what ties into the reason why this one also gets an 8 for the replay value. It would have started creeping towards that 7 if there were things that I just didn't like. And there wasn't anything that I didn't like. There just weren't enough things that I loved, if that makes sense. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. What was your favorite plugged in for 2020? And who are some artists you want to hear on plugged in for 2021? I personally want to hear T-Way. Nonetheless, hang tight for some more reactions. I do got more of those coming for y'all. But until next time, peace.